I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
I'm Snubble.
And I'm Pika.
And I'm Psyduck.
And we are currently failing the intro to this episode. Thanks for dropping the ball, Teddy.
Welcome to 2021, y'all. What better way to roll in the new year than with Geo Dude?
Dude.
Dude.
Dude. It's,
Did Multimaster join this call?
Multimaster just showed up. Dude, I should have made him Geo Dude. I made Teddy Geo Dude.
We got a Geo Dude contender here. Welcome, everybody. We are the Button Mappers, and we're rolling in the new year, as we always do, with the Game Talk.
But what kind of game talk?
This is the Game Talk for the month of Poke-uary.
Poke-uary.
Looking at my calendar, I don't see Poke-uary.
Let me just get into Spencer's Google Calendar and just do a little management here.
February.
Okay, do you see between Sunday and Monday?
Oh shit! There it is, Poke-uary.
There you go, Button Mapper Monday, Poke-uary.
But not just any Poke-uary. Poke-uary Gen 2. This is our first recurring month theme.
Is it?
Last January we did Pokemon.
Okay.
This January we did Pokemon.
So you might expect a map out from a certain game that belongs to a certain generation.
Yeah, and you might, some might call it Pokemon Sleep.
Or pinball.
Oh, okay. Pokemon, what's the Wii one? Pika Park or whatever?
Pika Park!
Pika Park! Pee in the Pika Park!
It's a conspiracy. Anyways, Game Talk is a series where we do two things. We do our games that we pick for the month, and we also do a little bit of Q&A. So we invite you, the viewers, at any point to check out the YouTube video for Game Talk. Drop us a question, and we'll answer it on the next episode of Game Talk.
May I also add, we are also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And don't forget to hop in the Discord. We'll show you a little bit of love with Snorlax. I don't know.
You got a sleepover partner in Alex. All right, Game Talk. So the first question we go chronologically here in terms of the first comment that came up. So this one comes from a certain channel called RPG Archive.
Ew.
They ask, in turn-based fashion, what is the first game you want to beat in 2021 that isn't for the Button Mappers? I don't know why I added Terry's accent there, but I did.
That's a question. The first game I want to beat? I don't know.
That's enlightening. I think what he's referring to, I would know because I am him, would be like what's a game that's like coming up next that isn't for the Button Mappers? That
I know what you mean. I'm just thinking, Spencer, damn it.
I mean, okay, so there's the obvious pick for me for he who is you. This sounds like a persona statement.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest 3, because me and he have done Dragon Quest 1 and 2 for the channel.
Stop saying Spencer. Just keep saying he.
And he who is RPG Archive.
I'm Alex. I'm Teddy, and I'm he.
I'm he.
I'm he.
I'm he.
And he are RPG Archive.
Can we change that in the intro?
He's risen. I am he.
I am he, and I am risen, and I have commandments, and we are the Button Mappers.
Sorry, Daddy. I didn't mean to interrupt you with a tangent of he.
I enjoyed it. It was worth it.
Okay.
And it answered the age-old question.
Okay. So you said Dragon Quest 3. Anything else to add about to that?
I don't know, maybe like, Mario.
Mario.
Yeah, Pikachu.
Maybe generic Mario game.
See, mine's tough because the only game that I'm worried about beating this year so far that's not for the button mappers is Persona 5. But it's not going to be soon. I'm pretty sure I'll beat something before that. So
Definitely not first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Is that like that's what I want to beat, but that's not what I'm going to beat first.
I have assigned myself to the Trails of Cold Steel series. I'm gonna do it.
First?
That's gonna be that's the first game I'm going to like chug through. That isn't for like another channel. Yeah.
Oh, not including RPG Archive too.
Yeah. It was more just like kind of a question about what are you trying to play for fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do Cold Steel, or try my best to do it. It's super long, like 60 hours each. And there's 3 of them.
Okay.
There's gonna be a 4th later. Well, there is a 4th, but it's not in Steam yet. So
I did start playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, but it's a Souls like game, so we'll see how far I get.
I beat Sonic Adventure last night.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
you didn't beat it.
congratulations.
I got the credits. I got 2
You
of
got
the credits.
no. You got Sonic's story.
So that's beating. If the credits are rolled, you beat the game.
Well, you didn't beat the final boss. You have to beat all the stories to get the final boss. To beat the final boss.
I mean, usually Eggman is the final boss in my version.
The final boss is Perfect Chaos. So.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
yeah, spoiler alert for a Dreamcast game from 1999.
I don't consider myself much of a completionist, so I'll settle for now.
Okay.
Moving on. BioPhoenix. Q.
This is the Phoenix rising from the ashes.
That was really good. I wish I didn't interrupt you. Do it again.
Clip that, please.
Clipped. Consider it clipped. Q, since the 2000s, is 21 years old now. What? Oh, since the 2000s is now 21 years old. I got it. Now.
Make you shudder, man.
What are some of your favorite games that came out in the year 2000 and that can now drink all around the world?
I think the first Devil May Cry came out in 2000. I could be wrong about that.
I'm Googling that. I don't even remember. Oh, man.
Might have been 01.
I got Majora's Mask. I'm sitting down with
my
boy Majora. I'm
gonna
drinking
say
a beer.
Banjo-Tooie for sure, though.
That's a good pick. A lot of good games in 2000 for the Nintendo 60.
5.
You beat me to it. Yeah. 4.
I will say.
Spencer's
Looks
cheating.
like Final Fantasy 9 came out that year, so
Oh, did
that's
it?
what I'll pick.
Okay.
Look at Spencer going with the PlayStation.
But little shout out to Little Nicky, which also came out that year for the Game Boy Color. So
Like based on the movie?
You played that?
no, I just
Shout out to the movie Little Nicky.
There's a Game Boy Color adaptation of Little Nicky, and I just want to make sure people know about that.
By the way, shout out to my boy Adam from Little Nicky. He was
Let's get Adam
represented
Sandler in our Discord.
in the Game Boy.
Do you know what else came out in year 2000? I could be wrong. Wait, no. Did Gen 2 come out in 2000? Pokemans?
Perhaps.
Or is it 01?
Wasn't it Gen 2? Wasn't that like 98?
No.
Pokemon Gold 99.
99.
What Crystal? What about Crystal?
Crystal. You'll be drinking Crystal with Crystal. 2000.
Oh, eat my butt! I wasn't wrong.
Who's eating that butt?
Who?
What? Okay. Let's mash our way over on to Mr. VG Mashup.
What you got?
That's all you got for VG Mashup?
I said, what he got?
If BioPhoenix gets a Phoenix Rising,
I say, what he got.
VG Mashup needs the sound of mashing. Mash potatoes or something. Quick. Whoa. Very
We combined.
interesting.
Yeah, he was doing the actual mashing, and I was doing what was being mashed.
Yeah.
The sound that would make.
I think it worked. Okay, VG mashup. Is there a new gaming console? I apologize for that. For you that you want to experience in 2021 that isn't next gen.
Is there what?
That is not next gen. Like a game console you haven't experienced that you want to experience.
No.
You don't want to play a Turbo Graphics?
I have.
You don't want to play a...
I mean, technically, I've played like emulated versions of the game, so I guess technically no, but I still play the games. So if I had to answer like a console that I don't own that I would like to own, maybe I'd say that like some sort of a Neo Geo console. But
Okay.
I think technically, I mean, I've had this console before, but looking at the slate of potential games we're going to be playing this year on the button mappers,
Sega Saturn.
no. I'm excited to delve more into a console that I never really spent much time with, which is the PS3.
Okay. For me, it's not a console. It's not even a console, really, but and I guess it's next gen. So this really disqualifies this answer. But I do want to play more PC games.
It's actually just my microwave.
Right.
It's that new console.
I want to sample the microwave a little more. I didn't really use it a lot in the last year. There's a lot of toasting. It's toast. Thank you,
That's gonna
VG
come out of
Bishop.
left field for a lot of people.
Oh, the KFC console. Shout out to the Discord.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. But SNES Mapper will not let you forget it's a thing.
It worked.
He's the poster boy for that console.
Okay, let's plug in the digits 309 to the 309 area code to Mr. Terry 309.
Is that my son?
It's your betrothed.
Well, now he's my son. We've changed roles.
I can't keep up with you guys.
This is a weird family thing you guys got going on.
Thank you.
Thank you. What is the best and worst game that was released in the 6th console generation?
What's 6?
What's the
That's
sixth
it.
console?
Yeah, what is 6?
What is 8? 8 is what? Wii U? Where's Wii U? Wii U isn't even a generation.
Wii U doesn't count.
According to Google, it's PS2, GameCube, Xbox,
Oh,
Dreamcast.
okay. So what was the question again?
The worst game of the generation.
And the best?
No, just the best. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Jesus.
Worst and best.
How about worst or best? I can't think of either.
I'm gonna say Jaws Unleashed for both of them.
All right, coming soon to Turbo Zone near you. You can expect all the Jaws Unleashed content. This is a little narrative analysis to Jaws. How the Jaws is.
That game's fucking bullshit. That game's amazing at the same time.
Yo, this game fucking. I love this game. Dude, the shark. Did you see the shark?
The shark and Jaws.
It looked like shit. I loved it.
My God. The best, maybe I'll say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
The best? Oh, come on, Spencer.
I don't know. Not my favorite, but like certainly its impact is seen to this day. The worst? Oh my God. That's a very difficult question. Some kind of Dreamcast piece of crap? I don't know.
Get out of here.
Sonic Adventure. There you go.
Fuck you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say for best, F-Zero GX. For worst, I don't fucking know, man. What? I don't play bad games.
Just say Shadow the Hedgehog and we'll move on.
Why didn't you say Shadow the Hedgehog?
That's
Play
one
Shadow
that
the Hedgehog. I don't know.
Shadow the Hedgehog is also one that I could label the best and the worst
Hmm.
because it's terrible and I love it.
All right, for the sake of moving on, Shadow the Hedgehog. There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
So Terry now has to play Shadow the Hedgehog. Confirmed.
Okay. What kind of a crazy time warp would that be? What kind of like zone would we be traveling into? Hey, it's the Turbo Zone.
If Terry
Turbo.
But no, it'd be crazy.
Turbo.
It'd be crazy if Terry played it and liked it.
Turbo.
Turbo.
Okay, good.
I had to confirm. I didn't know. Sorry.
Turbo Zone confirmed. Q, are you looking forward to any games this year?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is that from me?
That's from you. And when
Oh,
you say,
okay.
okay, so clarify this, please. When you say any games, is it like coming out this year?
Yes.
Or just
Are
any
you looking-
games ever? Like, I'm going to
Well,
order this
looking
20-year-old
looking
game.
forward to something means it's not yet here.
Right, it's not yet in my mailbox. So I could order Mario.
No,
for the
meaning it's
NES
not yet in existence.
And Atari. Anything that's not in existence, how do I know what I can look forward to that doesn't
Because
exist?
it's been announced. What are you looking forward to?
Metroid Prime 4.
There. So that's one. That's
Okay.
Is
there
that
you
coming out
go.
this year?
I don't know.
Hopefully,
Wait,
probably
Is
not.
it coming out ever?
Shin Megami Tensei. There you go. 5. If that comes out. If not, then I'll play. I'd like to look forward to the Nocturne remake.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that new Ratchet and Clank game. Even though I don't have a PS5.
Teddy stole mine. That was definitely one of them.
Metro Prime 4? Damn. Didn't know you were such a Metroid
No.
fan.
No. SMT. And Zelda. I think that's supposed
Sonic
to
and
come out
Mario Tennis? That's
and Trails of Cold Steel is going to the PC later this year. So, I mean, I don't think I'll be getting close to beating the first three. But still, that's pretty cool. There's a lot. I bet you there's a lot if I looked them up. But, yeah.
You guys aren't looking forward to FIFA 21? Okay.
Well, that's like a given.
Okay.
I love soccer.
I like football.
I like a sucker.
Malta Master.
Yes.
Dude.
Dude.
Dude. There you go. What line of consoles would be the next one to die, and what will replace it? For example, how original Xbox replaced the Dreamcast.
I'm not sure that's exactly what happened, but
I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so we don't mean like soon, because I don't think any of them are gonna die soon.
No.
It's a tough
I do.
The KFC
Well, I don't think one's gonna die. I just think it's gonna go away because it's not necessary.
What's that?
The Xbox.
Yeah, but do you think they're losing money on it? I mean, Microsoft's
No, not at all. I just don't think they
billion-dollar
want.
corporation. Yeah.
I don't think they want to be in the console business.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like they just do it now because they're kind of like obliged.
Yeah, I think they'd rather just be a service. So that's probably what they'll be next generation.
I think the minis are done. What's left for mini consoles?
There's tons.
64. So you can re-experience the thrill of 3 divots in your hands.
Game Boy,
They really ought to do something with the Game Boy, but I just don't see that happening.
Game Boy Advance. I mean, there's tons of money and all that. I would totally get a Game Boy Advance one. That thing.
You know what? I think there's such a market for. Let's make a fucking Game Boy with the backlit screen. That's official.
Yeah.
You know, that's not like I have to get a custom modded one.
Oh yeah,
The technology is there.
absolutely. Yeah, they should. They'll do that. I mean, they freaking released like a Game & Watch recently.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
They're playing with that shit. They'll do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that recently, which is kind of hilarious because it was Atari officially released the Atari VCS, which nobody's talking about, and it's not even really Atari. It's just the company owned the name Atari. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not gonna go anywhere. that's done.
Okay. Cool. I'd say Switch probably has another 2 or 3 years on it. I don't know. They stopped making these things in the damn U.S. So, like, I don't...
Yeah, they're trying to get us that new one.
And I don't know, like, there's not really, like, much distinguishing Switch in Japan from Switch in America, as far as I see.
I think you're wrong. There was an interview with Doug Bowser this year, late last year, where he said that they're just halfway through the console's life. So
Well, still, I think the point stays that like, I don't like even in Japan. I don't know, is Switch even like that popular as compared to America?
Switch is doing really well.
In Japan,
Yeah, overall.
it's
their
you can't even
second-
buy a Switch like for
it's
the
their
past
s-
year.
Yeah, it's their second best-selling console behind the Wii.
How long did the Wii last? Like 7 years?
Everything in that fucking generation lasted 70 years. It's
Right.
crazy long.
And this is year 5.
According to My Nintendo News, Switch has sold over 17 million units in Japan.
Okay. I don't know what that
So the
means.
Switch isn't going anywhere. I mean, 3DS lasted a long time too. So
Well, and I think what the question is really implying is like a major console manufacturer, whatever, that will stop making new consoles. Like,
yeah, Nintendo won't stop.
yeah, they're not gonna stop for a long time.
Like Sega never stopped believing.
Don't
yeah.
stop believing.
Hold on to your
hedgehog.
Genesis.
Oh, okay. We're
Oh.
in different places with that.
Ready? We'll start again.
Yeah.
Don't
Hold
stop.
on to your columns.
Oh, you're starting from there.
Oh, why? Okay, ready? Don't
Hold on
stop-
to
oh,
the.
well,
Okay, it's not meant to be.
Well, I just want to make sure we get this right.
Okay.
do it again.
2, 1. Don't stop believing. Hold on to your columns 3.
I'm getting some Alice in Chains like flashbacks going on right now. It's just killing me.
That's what we're going
That's
for.
a good thing. All right, we got one last question here from a certain majority.
Is it about consoles?
It's not about consoles. It's about something far different, far more relevant. What are your top 5 Pokemon on Popsicles?
What?
You know, Popsicles. Like you go to the ice cream shop. Hi, I want a Sonic Pop.
Top 5 Pokemon to put on a popsicle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Shelder.
Whoa.
I want one of the unknown, maybe like the one that's like the Y.
Unknown Pop, yeah.
That'd fit well on. I could lick it in the eye. Oddish.
Mm.
I need two
Yeah.
more. I need two more.
You do this. I
That fit
believe in
really
you.
well on a popsicle. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say Ditto. He'd make a cute popsicle.
Okay.
And he'd be like bubblegum flavored.
Might fall off the popsicle, but yeah.
What?
You might slide off the popsicle, but anyways.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. And the last one, I'm gonna have to go with Geodude.
Geodude pops.
I feel like the only answer to this is Mr. Mime. Like Mr.
I
Mime would
feel
make
like-
a legitimately great.
I feel like
popsicle.
the only thing I should leave out in the hot sun is Mr. Mime.
Because Mr. Mime has like little colors, and he's actually like sort of humanoid, so it's kind of cool.
And he's terrifying.
Yeah, that would be. I guess I could come up with 4 other ones, but Mr. Mime is the popsicle I would eat. I guess
Okay.
Pikachu. There you go.
Pikachu.
Jigglypuff would be like a ball.
Ooh.
Put it in your mouth. And then I like Psyduck, so he would be there. And wasn't there an ice cream Pokemon? You can put him in there. To be alright.
Yeah, there was an ice cream Pokemon.
To be unironic. Is that it? Is that 5?
That's 5.
Okay, fine. Marill.
Do you mean Pokeblue?
Peekaboo. Yeah.
Peekaboo?
Our boy. Our lad. AKA Sonic 2. A Magmar.
That's a weird one.
Maybe a Mag
Oh, but
B.
dude, he would be like bullet flavored, right? Like the bullet popsicle?
Be a flaming hot pop.
Hot pop.
Hot pop. Hot pop.
Hot Pop Volcano.
Pop volcano. Voltorb.
I did that.
That's what I think when I think Voltorb. Maybe a Bulbasaur.
YOLO Bulbasaur.
Bulbapop. Papasaur.
Um.
One more.
Okay.
Pidgey.
Why?
I don't know, because fuck Pidgey.
It tastes like chicken.
Pidgey. Pidgey would be like a root beer float.
Yeah.
No, he tastes like a chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Yep. That's it.
Come get your Pidgey Pops. It tastes like a chicken.
Come get your Pidgey Pop before it flies away.
Come here, kids. Come get your Pidgey Pop. It tastes like a chicken.
Is that with the most miserable tone ever? Like, it's a good way to make kids hate ice cream. Come on, kids. I got your Pidgey Pops.
Kids, kids, come get your Pidgey Pops. It tastes like a chicken.
Kids, come to the dinner table. We have ice cream for dessert. Eat all the food on your plate. Eat all of your Pidgey Pop. Okay, you're not allowed to go anywhere until you have all of your Pidgey Pop.
I would be pissed as a kid if if I finished all my food. It was like, here's your dessert, and they hand me like a popsicle shaped like an oddish, and I took a lick of it. And it was like, it tastes like fucking Brussels sprouts. What is this bullshit?
But frozen.
Yeah, it's cold.
Cold Brussels sprout pop. Wow. I think it beats Pidgey Pop. That's just disgusting. But there's kind of a thrill to that.
A thrill of what?
The disgust factor.
It tastes like a chicken.
Oh, Ma, it tastes like chicken. I just had chicken.
Tastes like a
You
chicken.
just gave us chicken Alfredo. What am I having this chicken pop for, Ma?
I like
Ma.
not even it tastes like chicken, it tastes like a chicken. Like an old chicken.
Oh, Ma, the feathers. This is gross.
It's
Oh, it's literally just a bird?
Why am I licking it? Jaw.
Mom, the talons. I can't chew through the talons.
They're hurting my tongue.
Too much beak. The beak
Now, honey,
hurts.
I want you to chew on all of the talon.
Honey, eat your chicken.
Eat the chicken.
Honey, I worked very hard to put this on your table
I had to
today.
catch this chicken. Now eat it.
You don't get your ditto pop until you eat your chicken.
It's still moving, Ma.
I went into the woods today in our very own backyard and shot down 5 Pidgeys just to make Pidgey Pops for everyone. And you're not going anywhere till you eat yours. Maxwell.
Maxwell?
Maxwell.
Maxwell. I could never have a kid named Maxwell. I would not take it seriously.
I'm already not taking it seriously.
He would be like a bodybuilder because he would have Maxwell.
Or a coffee pot.
Oh yeah, it's a brand coffee pot, isn't it?
Or coffee pot, whatever.
Coffee maker.
Okay.
How do we
that
get
was our Q&A section.
Where am I?
Welcome to January, y'all. It's been a good game talk. No, just kidding. We just finished the Q&A, so you can leave us a question for next episode in the comments, as per the norm. With that being said, we're going to transition over on to the game talk segment. We each picked a Pokemon-themed game for the month, ideally not a mainline game, and we are going to talk about them and ask each other questions. Do the whole shebang.
Okay, I was doing some Pokemon battle music.
Since Alex is already bringing in the battle music, why don't you battle on out? What game did you pick for Pokemon this month?
I had to pick one of the most sophisticated Pokemon games to play for Pokuary.
Do tell.
And I was trying to be a little more modern, more hip with the kids with it, learning more about our culture in the process. So I played a mobile game. I'm talking about Pokemon Quest. You guys ever heard of Pokemon Quest?
Yeah.
No.
Played it a little bit.
Okay, you can play it on your phone. You can play it on your Switch. Or you can just not play it at all, and I'm fine with that. Pokemon Quest is a free-to-play Pokemon... I don't know what to call it, like a dungeon crawler, I guess. It has like a weird like voxel graphic style, sort of like Minecraft. And it's actually developed by Game Freak themselves, which is weird because it should be competent then. It's one of those games that makes you want to buy things all the time. You ever play those games on your phone? Where it's
All
just-
the time.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
it's like it's yeah. It's like, oh, this is fun, right? This is fun for like the first 10 minutes. Now pay for the rest of it. For the rest of your life.
Let's not even pay for the rest of it.
Yeah. It's like pay for the next 10 minutes of your life.
Pay for a competent experience for like an hour.
So the game is about you find an unexplored island, and you use the Pokemon on the island to hunt for like hidden treasure and stuff on this unexplored island. It's so you have like two modes of gameplay. You have the base management, where you can upgrade your Pokemon. You can cook things for them with do other things, and that's mainly where a lot of the buying stuff comes in, because you have to do the second part to earn ingredients and stuff like that, and it kind of goes back and forth. But I do like the fact that you can actually like keep a party of 3 Pokemon, and you cook, and when you cook something, that can lure in other Pokemon to join your team. So say I cook a certain dish. Oh, look, there's a an Oddish comes waddling in, and I'm like, oh, the Oddish is now part of your team. Like, that's a neat concept, and you get things to cook with during the second part of the gameplay. And then also you can go in, you can customize your party of 3. You can, say I have a Bulbasaur, I can go in and give the Bulbasaur things for extra attack stats or extra health or whatever else it is. You can kind of level them up. There's a level of customization that's actually kind of cool with that premise. The thing is, though, is that the second part of the gameplay is where it really falls apart. It's the expeditions. This is where you go out, you find the treasure, and you find the ingredients, and the game kind of plays itself from this point. You start an expedition. It's like level 1-1 or whatever. And then your 3 Pokemon just kind of run around aimlessly and fight other things in the area, and you can kind of command them, like you can kind of say like, well, sorry, you should like tackle or something, and it'll maybe do that. And then there's like a cooldown, but you can also just hit auto, and the game will just play itself, and you can just wait. So it's really boring during that part of the game. It's not that fun at all, honestly. I wish there was more control over like what you were actually doing out on the expeditions. And you can do a certain amount of expeditions per day, or you have to recharge. So you either have to wait or you have to pay to do more. And that's sort of where the game gets you too, is like, pay to do this and you get more stuff and blah, blah, blah. And that's like sort of the back and forth. There's like a cycle of like going out, expeditions, getting stuff, leveling up, back and forth, back and forth. And that's the game. That's Pokemon Quest. It's definitely a mobile game.
I think that's the tagline.
Yeah, it's definitely a mobile game. It's strange because it has potential. Like, I like
I would
part of it.
I would say 10 out of 10 for visuals. Like, it's so unique and like good for phones because people have different scaling processors on their phones. So it's simple, but it is very adorable.
Oh,
and,
yeah. The little voxel versions of the Pokemon are super cute. I've seen like toys of them in the stores before, of like like weird square Gengar and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, no, they knocked it out of the park on that.
Yeah.
It looks like they were trying to take a page out of Dragon Quest book
Why?
because of the name.
Oh. I actually they're doing Quest 64.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that why you picked it up?
Yeah. I'm such a Quest 64 fan.
I know. Yeah. And Minecraft. You get to cook with Oddish?
You get to cook. No. When you cook,
Okay.
you attract other Pokemon to your camp. So
What do you
if
cook?
I don't know, whatever your recipes are.
Curry?
I don't know, whatever your recipes are.
What are your recipes? What are your recipes?
Mine? I don't know. I just kind of throw things in there randomly. I'm like, I got
Spaghetti?
I got an apple and a root and this and that. And I'm just going to throw it all in there and see what I make it. I can make it. It's like, here comes the Nidoran. And I'm like, oh, cool.
How robust?
Do you make Pidgey Pops?
Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
Like a chicken.
I'm sure you're
Tastes
not
like
getting
a
any
chicken.
odysseys around with that. You probably get a bunch of Pidgeys swarming around. Like, either they're okay. Would you think the Pidgeys are cannibals, or that they would trying to protect their youth?
So my team is, I used Bulbasaur. I used Bulbasaur, Ekans, and Drowsy, mostly. So that was fun. Yeah, it's like if I actually like controlled the Pokemon out in the field a little more and like had more interaction there, the game would actually be kind of fun to play. Like it would have a fun, rewarding gameplay loop. I just don't like the fact that like when you go on the expeditions, it just kind of plays itself. And even when I kind of give my Pokemon recommendations, like you should use this attack, it doesn't mean it's going to do anything. So.
Can I just clarify some things? Where is the pay element?
Oh, and recharging for the expeditions. And I think there was another part of it too. I didn't pay for anything. You can play without paying, but of course you're going to be like waiting between things, you know. You're going to be like coming back and
What? And so when you say the expeditions, is that like an expedition to get materials? Is that
yeah.
battles?
The expedition are basically like the levels. So between levels, you're at the camp, and you can cook, upgrade your Pokemon, do that sort of thing. And then you go to the levels, and then during the levels, the Pokemon just kind of run freely during the areas. They fight other Pokemon. You can kind of give them battle commands, and then they gain the ingredients in the treasure.
Yeah, the gameplay experience is the expeditions.
Yeah.
With the quote-unquote gameplay. But it's
quote-unquote gameplay.
It's semi-automatable. I mean, it's completely automatable, or you can choose to sort of partake in the action.
Yeah, like when you sort of partake, it's fun sometimes. But then, yeah, you can also just hit automate mode, and it'll just play it. Like, it'll just do it itself, and you can just sit there and watch like the helpless baby you are. Like, Go, Bulbasaur.
So how likely are you to continue playing this?
I don't know. I was playing on my Switch, and I don't think they've updated this. They released it in like 2018, and I don't think they've done anything with it in a while. So I think they've just kind of jumped ship from it. I would play it again if they introduce some new things to it and kind of flesh it out a little more, because I do think it's a cool idea. I don't think it's all bad. It's just there's definitely something scummy with the mobile game model of having to recharge your quests and having to do a certain thing, like pay for certain elements. Because you only do like 5 quests, and then you have to spend the Pokemon points. Then you have to, and if you run out of Pokemon points, you got to buy more Pokemon points. Yeah. So or wait like 30 minutes or whatever it is. So I don't know. I would give it a try if they updated it with more stuff.
I know it's not identical, but you might like Dragon Quest Builders.
Well, that's a crafting game. So.
Yeah, I know, but like it kind of has this same kind of explorer element and foraging.
Oh, okay. And that was what I played for some reason.
I'm looking at Square Pikachu. He looks terrified.
We call him Squeakachu.
It's like, help! They made me into a block.
I'm trapped in a package. In a peakage.
In a Pikachu. Okay, beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Alex.
You're welcome, pal.
Sure thing, anytime. Spencer.
Okay. I've played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Blue Edition for Blue Rescue Team.
I thought you were playing
for
Pokemon
the
Rangers.
DS.
How mysterious.
I thought you were going to do Pokemon Rangers.
In the park.
Don't you like drawing circles?
In the
I didn't
bar.
finish it, so for total disclaimer, it's pretty long. But it's obviously it's a mystery dungeon game. This is probably the introduction of mystery dungeon to a lot of people in America.
On the Switch? Or
No,
just
on
in
the DS.
general? Oh, okay. No, is this one? I think this was a GBA one, but go ahead.
No.
It
He
came
played-
out for both.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There's red and blue. Red's the GBA version. Blue's the DS version.
I see.
Yeah. So mystery dungeon is not one of my favorite things in the world. I guess it's a dungeon crawler where every move on a grid is considered like a timed turn, and so all other enemies and whatever else might be happening on that map is happening every time you move. It's all based on your movement. So in a way, like a lot of classic RPGs are that way, just in the coding, not in the actual execution of visual. So you get to move around like a dungeon, and the goal is to either go up or down in the dungeon. In this one, it just depends on if it's a mountain or if it's a cave. And you'll encounter other Pokemon or other enemies. In this game, it's Pokemon. Obviously, in other mystery dungeons, it could be whatever fits that brand. And you fight on the grid, and your partners are sometimes controlled by AI, and you're usually the leader, and you do moves based on that and collect items. And again, it's meant to mimic a dungeon crawler, but with a kind of a different take on it. That's a little more, I want to say, streamlined, but I really it'll if you're used to playing normal dungeon crawlers, you immediately miss a lot of the features that are in dungeon crawlers and a lot of the more customizable fun elements. And especially because it's a Pokemon game, it's very, very simplified to like you can hold a berry and then that's like your thing. I mean, you can hold other stuff, but the fact is it's just very, very simplified. And you have the moves that are limited to like a Pokemon. You get to do a little questionnaire at the beginning, which gives you which Pokemon you are. You're a human, and you're turned into a Pokemon by magic, and then you're sent to rescue other Pokemon out of caves and stuff. It's very cute, and it does remind me of why I liked Game Boy Advance and DS games. It has the charm that those used to have, where it was meant to be like a pick up and play, and you can finish things within like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and move on, go to the next thing, or put it down because it's mobile. I admire that, and I admire that they tried to implement like a little story in there where there's other rescue teams and they're competing with you. And there's like Alakazam and Charizard and some newer Pokemon that I don't know. And they're just like the tough guys, and they're good. And then Gengar's team is trying to thwart you. It's very silly, but I appreciate that they tried to make it, a story that a kid could attach himself to.
I have Mr. Dungeon Red, and I actually do really enjoy this game quite a bit too. I was a Bulbasaur.
My partner's Bulbasaur. I think I'm a Mudkip.
Nice.
Okay, so I've played mystery dungeons at both ends of the spectrum. I played the Pokemon ones like on 3DS, which were way too easy and streamlined, and then I played Sheeran, which is just absolutely brutal. As in, you have to start the whole damn game over again if you lose.
Whoa.
What was your level of engagement while playing through to get to where you are now? Like, were you like in it? Like you really felt engaged by the process and the combat and everything, or did you feel like you're kind of just like waddling along?
I kind of felt like I was waddling along. Mostly, I mean, again, and this is, I think this game is probably for a younger audience than me. It's not really meant for a 32-year-old angry guy. So, like, as a kid, I'm sure the appeal of, like, saving Pokemon and having them join your team and getting more Pokemon to level up or whatever would be more engaging. Because, again, I mean, that's like the normal Pokemon game itself, too, is apparently like a lot of the appeal is to collect them, which I don't give two shits about collecting Pokemon. I never did. Well, I did with Pokemon Red. So again, I understand the kid appeal to that. It's just not there for me. I'm really, when I play an RPG like this, I want to customize and build my team how I want it to be, and it was annoying because I have a game called Etrian Mystery Dungeon on the 3DS, and that's the best Mystery Dungeon game I've ever played. And as I was playing, I was like, if I'm going to play Mystery Dungeon, I really just want to play that one.
Yeah.
But I was kind of felt like I was, because it was Pokemon, so just doing it for that reason. It's definitely not for more mature players.
Yeah.
They're going to get bored very quickly, I think, with this.
Coincidentally, I like that more than any Etrian Odyssey game I've ever played too. Etrian Mystery Dungeon. Yeah.
Do you have
I
interest
love the normal Etrian Odyssey games. I'm obsessed with them.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you were done. I'm sorry, Spencer.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't do it again.
Okay. Do you have any interest in playing any other Mystery Dungeon titles? For example, I would recommend the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. It's on Switch now.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Well, I don't particularly love Mystery Dungeons. Is it?
I was just interested to see like what your thought process was on that. Like if you had any other like desire to check out other Mystery Dungeon games.
No, it mostly just makes me want to play the more hardcore dungeon crawlers. It just seems like a halfway effort to just get to being a dungeon crawler.
I don't know. I kind of like this kind of game because it kind of cuts out the bullshit with the combat in a way.
Mystery Dungeon?
Well, just like Mystery Dungeons in general.
Oh, okay.
Red. I've played Red. I've played Chocobo, and I've played what's the other one? Fatal Labyrinth for the Genesis. That's a sort of like a Mystery Dungeon type game, you know. And I like those games because it does kind of cut out the bullshit of like having to actually do battles. It's kind of like just matches your stats, and it's like, oh, you won. Okay, moving on.
I do like it. It's like a game of like overworld chess that never ends.
Yeah, exactly. So there is some fun in that.
My thing about when I did dabble in the 3DS ones, was just so much damn dialogue and story I didn't give a shit about.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's like half your experience.
But if you name your character something funny, then it becomes fun again.
And like I said, I appreciate that they tried to do something there with the little characters and stuff. I'm just more of like a stat based guy. I don't need all that.
It's you're probably right. It's a kid based game.
I think when I played Red recently, because I played it with like within the last like 3 or 4 years, I named my character Baby Fucks. So everybody kept going, Baby Fucks, there you are.
Maybe that would have enlightened my experience.
Always name your character something stupid. It'll make your game way more fun.
But yeah, I'm sitting there playing it, and they were like, the character's going through an existential crisis because they're like, do you want to become a human again, even, or do you want to just stay a Pokemon? I'm like, I don't give two shits.
I want to be a Pokemon forever. That's me as a kid.
No, Ma, I'm a real boy. I play with Pokemon.
Your mom's like, eat your chicken, son. Eat your Pidgey.
Eat your Pidgey.
Your mom's like, fuck it, you're 10.
So would you recommend this game?
I probably would to a kid, or maybe play the Switch one. I think it's like a remastered version of this or something. Yeah, if you're a kid and you're into Pokemon, I think this would be a great immersive experience for you. If you're older, no, there's probably, if you like Mystery Dungeons, go for one of the more complex ones that's less about the story, and or just go for a dungeon crawler, in my opinion.
Hey, we got to play Tornico's Mystery Saloon on the PS1.
Okay.
No, we got to play Sonic Mystery Hedgehog.
Tornico from Dragon Quest 4.
Yeah, I know that one.
Didn't he get like 4 games?
Yeah, isn't that like
Miraculously.
you're talking about Trunks, right? From Dragon Quest.
No, that was from
Came back
Trunks and
from
not
the-
from Dragon Quest. People mistake that often.
Came
It's
back from
actually
the
from
future.
Naruto.
Came back from the future. Total. You know, like that Chrono Trigger.
It was in the Shippuden arc. Naruto put on the wrong pair of trunks.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Spencer.
Okay.
All right, I guess
that was
I'm up.
Game Talk.
Oh. Okay.
Well, hold on, though. Hold on, Alex. There's one more person that we have to ask.
I can go again if you want.
Yes, please do.
Okay. I played Pokemon Quest.
Oh, no.
Daddy, come back!
Come back.
We hurt his feelings. Daddy.
Did Alex just take my spot?
I was going to say, let's have Terry tell us about Pokemon Colosseum and why it's the worst game in the series.
Pokemon Quest is the most bullshit game I've played.
Actually, mobile is much better than what the consoles are doing. The consoles are ruining gaming. Nintendo has pacified this bullshit time after time.
They should just go ahead and put the Pokemon on GOG.
They should just re-release the Game Boy Advance games and not for a service for a virtual console where you can buy it.
They should mail me a free copy for free.
GOG just would give me Pokemon. I don't understand why Nintendo doesn't sign
Why
up
do I-
with the PC.
Why do I have to pay for everything that I want to play?
And with that, I'm going to talk to you about Pokemon Colosseum, the best Pokemon game. Actually, because it's on the GameCube, which is my favorite console.
Isn't it hilarious that Terry loves the GameCube and everything for the GameCube is super fucking expensive now?
It's not a coincidence. This is Terry's doing. He's
Damn it,
ranted
Terry!
enough about this on the internet to the point where the GameCube has become impossible to collect for
You did this.
every
You're
day.
the metal Jesus of the GameCube. You've
This blog
inflated
is
the
too
price.
powerful.
It's a powerful vlog, yes. Vlog. That's what it is.
Teddy, what did you play?
I thought you'd never ask.
I wasn't going to, but we're here.
Oh, well, just because you asked. I played. I played a little game for the Game Boy Color called Pokemon Puzzle Challenge.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Little Nicky.
No, maybe next game talk. So I've played this. I think I played it before in a previous lifetime when I was 10, a famous age where Alex has beaten most of his collection.
Thank you.
Thank you. So
I
Pokemon
had
Puzzle
10 years
Challenge.
experience at that time.
He had 10 video games as a 10-year-old. There was something like, there's some like magic going on here. Anyways, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I downloaded it for the 3DS Virtual Console to play because I had Pokken, which I got at GameStop, but that was closing for like $3, and like that built my Wii U collection up to 10. And so I dabbled in Pokken. Wasn't for me. I put a good half hour in, and I was getting bored. So it's like I don't really want to talk about Pokken for this game talk. I just don't feel like the right person to do it. So I thought instead I'd go, back into the crevices of my childhood and experience a game that I played back then. And I don't actually remember if I played this one or the N64 one. There was also like a Pokemon puzzle game on the N64. Whichever one it was, I really liked it. And I did enjoy my time with this version as well. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge is essentially a game where it's like you do kind of like versus matches with other Pokemon like on the screen, and there's different modes to like categorize it. It's based on Pokemon Gold and Silver, so it kind of keeps up with this Gen 2 thing. So you hear a lot of like kind of like remixes of the music from Pokemon Gold and Silver. You'll fight the 8 gym battles from Pokemon Gold and Silver. You'll fight the Elite Four from Gold and Silver. You kind of go on this like victory road thing. And then even the Pokemon that you can pick from are from Gold and Silver. It's the starters, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Chikorita, and then you get some bonuses as well. Some of the notorious modes in Pokemon Puzzle Challenge include, let me pull them up here. There's a challenge mode. Well, actually, I should also mention this has single player and multiplayer, so if you ever want to play with somebody else, you can. But the main modes are Marathon, Challenge, Time Zone, Line Clear, Puzzle, and Garbage. I just wanted to do a dramatic pause for garbage. It actually has an exclamation point. Garbage. So, if you ever wanted to play with some garbage, there's a mode for that. The ones that I most invested my time into were challenge, line clear, and puzzle. Marathon is kind of like your endless Tetris kind of thing, and that's cool if you just want to play for like half an hour, start like at a high level. That's what that's good for. Challenge is cool because that's like the Elite Four challenge. It's like you fight the 8 boss gym battles, and then you make your way to the Elite Four. There's also unlockable Pokemon that you can get in challenge mode. Like if you complete certain tasks, I think I have them up here. If you do like a 4 chain or higher, you battle a swimmer and you can get a Marill. If you do a 6-block combo, you get to battle a gentleman and get a Pikachu, etc., etc. So a lot of cool like little unlockable Pokemon. When you win battles, the Pokemon do these cute animations. Chikorita goes, "Yay, I won!" Blah blah blah. And so it's neat to see to kind of personalize your experience with the Pokemon that you have, and unlock and see what the new ones are. A lot of baby Pokemons too, so that's cool. Time Zone I didn't mess with. Line Clear was like little challenges. I think there were like 80 or so, where it's like you try and clear to a certain line, like as the blocks would push up. And you would try to make sure that the screen doesn't max out. It was honestly pretty boring for me, and it was just it took a little bit of time, so I stopped playing it. Puzzle was a hit though. This is there's no time restraints here. All there is you have a set number of moves to clear the blocks on screen, and it's like a brain buster. It really makes you think about how do I move the blocks so that every block on screen disappears in 3 moves, and you have to see it from a bunch of different ways. Mm-hmm. Professor Oak gives you hints but you have to earn them by completing certain challenges, so you only have so many hints you can use. And by the time you're getting to the stage 3, stage 4, which is the first 30, first 40 challenges of the puzzle mode, it starts getting tricky. So I remember that mode fondly. I was really enjoying it. I'm not a big puzzle fan. I'm not crazy about that kind of gameplay, but I do like having that kind of intellectual stimulation with a good puzzle. So I like that mode. Garbage I didn't mess with.
It's Panel de Pon.
That reminds me of I remember when Tetris came out on the DS.
Yeah.
What if
on the DS?
I bought Tetris
Game Boy.
on the DS. But
okay.
But it had a mode where it was like that, where you it's just clear out these 4 lines, and you're gonna get these 4 Tetris blocks. And I was way more into that than the actual Tetris game.
Mm-hmm.
I love those kinds of foresight mode or puzzles where it's you're gonna have to clear these 4 lines, and how are you gonna do it? I love that kind of puzzle element.
It was so good, and I remembered it from when I was younger too. So I was enjoying just going back and dabbling with them and really challenging myself.
I played the N64 version, which was Puzzle League, and it's Panel de Pon, guys. That's what this game is.
What is Panel de Pon?
The Japanese puzzle game Panel de Pon. It was first brought over here as Tetris Attack on the SNES with Yoshi, and then they rebranded it with Pokemon. But it's a Japanese puzzle series. So it's by Nintendo. You know the little lipstick, the little flower in Smash Bros? That's from Panel de Pon. So you're playing a reskin Panel de Pon game.
Oh, there you go.
Pretty good. Enjoy it. No paywalls.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't do that on the Game Boy yet. So if they could, they would have.
I mean, I kept throwing money at my screen, but it wasn't doing anything.
But no. These games are a lot of fun. Like I said, be it Pokemon puzzle, whatever, or Pedal to Pon, or whatever you're gonna, the game you're playing. It's a lot of fun. And then I liked on the N64, I liked having the Pokemon theme. Now, is this just themed after the Pokemon themselves? Because the one on the N64 was themed after the anime.
Yeah, I was reading that. This is just based on the game for Gold and Silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so because the one on the N64, I found it strange that it was based on the anime, because I've never seen any other Pokemon game based on the anime. So.
I don't much remember the the N64 one, but I do like this one. It's a challenging game if you put on the hard difficulties. I couldn't get past the second gym leader with playing on hard, but normal was very playable, so I enjoyed that.
I fucking love puzzle games, so I would sink too much time into this.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Oh, you know what? I want to change my. I'm sorry. Can I go back to like the first question in Game Talk?
Oh, okay. First game you want to play?
Spencer, the first game I am beating is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 because I'm currently finishing that.
Well, you already answered it, so it doesn't count.
Yo, fuck you. Okay, back to Teddy's Pokemon puzzle game.
So I really enjoyed the Pidgey mode where you get to pop Pidgey.
Pop him in the beak.
Pop them by doing puzzle block combos. Pop, pop. X2, those little pop
He pops
on that
like
Pidgey.
He pops like a chicken.
Like a chicken.
Like a chicken.
Like a Pidgey.
Like a pig.
Every time I eat chicken from now, I'm going to be like, this tastes like Pidgey.
Yeah. Well, who's cooking Pidgey?
Whoa. Pidgey. Hey.
Hey, I'm a squirter. I'm a Pidgey.
You're a squirter for Pidgey.
4 Pidgey.
Ew.
4 Pidgeys.
Ooh. That might be a good stopping point.
What a lineup! I just wanna make this clear to the audience that I thought Teddy was doing Pokken for the longest time, or else I would have done Pokken.
Go ahead.
So I just want to formally thank Teddy for not allowing me to do Pokken, because I would have done Pokken DX on the Switch.
It's like the Diablo.
But then you shut up, Spencer. And then and then Teddy said to me one day, "Yeah, it's got Pokken. I think I'm gonna do that for Game Talk." I said, "Oh, okay, cool. I won't do Pokken." And then he didn't even do it.
That's for you, Alex. This was for you.
This is for you. You Pokken blocked me.
Pokken popped.
You push the block button.
Pokken on a popsicle.
Top 10 button mapper community members to get Popsicles go.
Bruno, VG, Biophoenix, DZD, Multimaster, Faberlon.
Are you forgetting Terry?
Yeah. Terry.
Are you forgetting us?
Are we community members?
I mean, why not? Right?
Alex, Spencer, Teddy.
What would a Spencer pop taste like?
I don't want to know.
I'm asking Spencer.
I eat a lot of chicken.
So what are you telling me?
So it probably tastes like a Pidgey.
Tastes like chicken.
What would an Alex popsicle taste like?
No.
Disappointment.
I guess the big question, what would a Teddy popsicle taste like?
Coffee.
I was going to say tea.
No, that's a Majora pop.
Oh. Majority.
A jar of tea.
A Terry popsicle would taste like hatred for modern gen.
It tastes like GOG.
Like G-O-G.
GOG.
That's French. G-O-G.
GOG.
We know
My
what
favorite-
Malta Master would taste like. Malta.
Oh, okay. Dude.
Dude, Malta. I love those.
Just for the record, because it is a podcast, the three of us are just staring at each other awkwardly I think we all want to end the show, but I'm not really sure. So I'm just gonna stare at their eyes.
Yeah, are we
until
just-
they-
You could have one of these popsicles. Which would you pick? Put them in the comments. We'd love to see you. Thanks for joining, and we'll catch you with more Pokuary popsicle content to come.
I love you.
It's like the YouTuber thing where they're like, they have to end on this super positive note, like, I love you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, and don't forget your life's not meaningless.
Yeah. You mean something. Do your best. And
Just
have a-
remember,
yeah.
always remember
And never
that
forget.
I love you.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's
keep dumping money into my Patreon bucket.
guys, it's always remember and never forget, if a fart has lumps, it's probably shit. We lost Chatty.
Teddy's out.
So join us next time. We're gonna be hosting the rest of Pokuary. Hopefully, I won't crack this time because I cracked last time. I'm Alex. And I'm Teddy.
And I'm he.
And I'm he.
It is he.
He man.
He has joined the battle. It's a he pop.
I'm gonna petition that I change my name to he.
You don't have to petition. You just go down to the fucking thing, right? You can go to change your name.
Oh no! For billing purposes, I'll retain my name. That would be too.
You don't want to. I got a letter for he.
He is me.
This question is for he.
Is he here?
What is your favorite RP he?
I'm looking for he. For who? For he.
Are you going to change your name to RP he archive?
I mean, yeah.
RP he.
Open your he.
You'll be doing Michael Jackson RPGs. Dude, just play RPGs with Michael Jackson mods.
Don't stop. He.
And
We
Hold on.
princess.
hold on to your Pidgey, yeah. Street
Pidgey-pop.
lights, b-ball.
Okay, let's go out on our best Pokemon noise.
Like them saying their names, or like what the Game Boy does when you
Like, it's me, Squirtle.
Oh, I thought you were like meaning like whenever you like push their stats menu on the Game Boy and it goes, and it's like that's not what that Pokemon does.
You can do that one. I'm okay with that. It's me.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Because in the original Pokemon, it said it lets you hear their cry, but according to the show, Pokemon just say their name.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow, you go Pikachu.
Well, and like other Pokemon media, like game media, Smash Bros. And other things, and like newer Pokemon games, they also say their names, right?
Yeah.
So it's just,
Say your name, say your name.
say my name, say my name. Am I a Bulbasaur?
Or am I just a
Or
Squirtle?
do I make your Bulbasaur?
Oh.
Ooh.
Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur. I love it when you lead seed going for a vine whip. Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur. That's pretty good.
Someone would say it really pops.
Can we end the show already?
I think we want to, and we don't want to. It's like the best and worst game.
Jaws.
Jaws.
Yo, that game's legit. You eat people.
Good old Pokuary.
Join us next time for the next map out, Pokemon Sleep.
I'm ending there.
It's just a live stream of us sleeping.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.